The wild boar crisis, a growing threat. Wild boars are multiplying at an alarming rate, growing by 20 to 25% per year. This explosive population surge makes managing them a daunting challenge. Thanks to their remarkable adaptability, wild boars thrive in a variety of environments, spreading rapidly and becoming a menace to both urban and rural areas. Experts warn that to simply keep their numbers in check, at least 60 to 70% of the population must be removed every year. These formidable creatures can weigh over 660 pounds and roam alone or in groups, tearing through landscapes in search of food. Even though they move cautiously through obstacles, their presence remains highly dangerous. With their aggressive nature and destructive habits, could you have imagined just how much damage these invasive wild boars are causing? They aren't just a nuisance, they're a real threat to the safety, economy, and quality of life of Texans. The time to act is now. Lufkin under siege, the wild boar crisis. The city of Lufkin, East Texas, is under attack, not by criminals, but by ferocious wild boars, especially under the cover of night. As darkness falls, these aggressive invaders roam the streets unchecked, ripping through trash cans, attacking pets, and even endangering residents. No one is safe from their destruction. The financial toll is staggering. In 2023 alone, wild boar damage in Lufkin is projected to exceed $1 million, leaving homeowners and businesses struggling with costly repairs. The crisis extends beyond property destruction. The city's waste management costs have surged, with an estimated $500,000 spent annually cleaning up the havoc caused by boars scattering trash across neighborhoods. Would you stay in a city overrun by waste, danger, and destruction? Or would you demand action before it's too late? The time for solutions is now. Lufkin cannot afford to ignore this growing threat any longer. Wild boars, the biggest threat to Texas farms. Wild boars aren't just an urban menace, they are the most destructive invasive species for farms across East Texas, wreaking havoc on crops, especially corn. The damage is devastating. According to the USDA, wild boars are expected to cost Texas corn farmers a staggering $190 million in losses in 2023 alone, a blow that represents 10% of the state's total corn production. Corn farming is Texas' second-largest agricultural industry, generating an incredible $22.3 billion in revenue. But with wild boars tearing through fields, trampling crops, and eating harvests, farmers are being pushed to the brink. Faced with this crisis, the Texas government is taking decisive action, implementing aggressive countermeasures to curb the destruction. But will it be enough? Stay tuned, the most effective solution used in the state is revealed next. Aerial hunting, the ultimate weapon against wild boars. Hunting wild boars isn't easy. Rugged terrain, steep mountains, and treacherous roads create serious challenges for hunters on foot. Navigating these harsh landscapes is not only exhausting but also dangerous. To outmaneuver this invasive species, hunters have turned to helicopters as their ultimate tool. These powerful aircraft offer speed, agility, and an unmatched advantage, allowing hunters to track and eliminate wild boars more effectively than ever before. Wild boars thrive in remote, hard-to-reach areas, making traditional hunting nearly impossible. But with helicopters, hunters can reach these hotspots swiftly, covering vast areas in a fraction of the time. Beyond speed, success also depends on precision. Professional hunters, armed with the right equipment, strike before the boars have a chance to escape, while highly trained pilots skillfully locate and track their movements. With aerial hunting, Texas is taking the fight to the wild boars, turning the tide on this destructive invasion. The perfect team, hunters and pilots in aerial wild boar hunts. Expertise and skill are crucial for hunting wild boars, but is that enough? Before heading into the skies, hunters must ensure they have the proper licenses and meet all legal requirements for wild boar hunting. Preparation is everything. Checking the weather forecast is essential for safe flying conditions, and selecting a highly trained pilot with expert helicopter handling skills is critical to ensure both safety and success during the hunt. Once in the air, pilots play a vital role, not just in maneuvering the helicopter but in identifying boar hotspots and guiding hunters to their targets with precision. Their expertise allows hunters to track, locate, and take down wild boars efficiently while ensuring a safe and strategic approach. It's the perfect partnership. When hunter and pilot work together, the hunt is unstoppable. If you agree, comment #1 below. Gear up for success. Essential equipment for aerial wild boar hunting. Preparation is key to a successful and safe hunt. Hunters must be fully equipped with the right gear, weapons, and protective helmets to ensure precision, safety, and efficiency in the field. Responsibility matters. Using the proper equipment not only enhances accuracy but also prevents unnecessary risks, ensuring a clean, ethical, and controlled hunt. Flying at lower altitudes gives hunters a tactical advantage, offering clearer visibility to spot slow-moving wild boars hidden in dense forests and arid deserts. Wild boars may be unpredictable, but their movements reveal patterns, providing hunters with the time they need to analyze, strategize, and make well-informed decisions before taking action. With the right gear, sharp instincts, and a strategic approach, hunters can take control of the battle against these destructive invaders. Aerial wild boar hunts, the cost of efficiency. With the successful removal of approximately 50,000 wild boars by 2022, aerial hunting has proven to be one of the most effective methods for controlling feral hog populations. This game-changing approach has been adopted by many other states, recognizing its impact in combating this invasive species. But have you ever wondered how much it costs to conduct these high-stakes aerial hunts? While hunting wild boars by helicopter is the most powerful solution, it also comes with a steep price tag. The combination of advanced equipment, skilled pilots, and operational costs makes it an expensive but necessary investment in protecting farmlands, property, and ecosystems. Efficiency comes at a price, but can we afford not to take action? Funding the fight, the cost of aerial wild boar hunts. The battle against invasive wild boars is a joint effort, with costs shared between hunters and local authorities. While authorities typically fund planes and pilots, contractors cover fuel and operational expenses, ensuring these hunts remain effective and well-coordinated. On average, a wild boar hunt costs around $500, though expenses can vary depending on the size of the hunting area. Despite the price, this initiative has significantly reduced crop destruction and environmental damage across Texas, proving that strategic investment leads to lasting results. But could there be even better solutions? Do you know of any cost-effective yet powerful methods to further optimize the management of invasive wild boar populations in Texas? Share your ideas and help protect communities from this growing threat. Aerial wild boar hunts, a controversial but necessary solution. Not everyone supports the use of helicopters to hunt wild boars. Some argue that this method harms the animals, while others believe it contributes to environmental pollution due to emissions from aircraft and hunting equipment. But where do you stand on this issue? If you disagree with these concerns, do you believe aerial hunting is still the most effective way to manage wild boar populations? Comment 0 if you believe in this method but seek alternative solutions. Comment 5 if you support Texas' decision to fight back with helicopters. Additionally, if you have knowledge about wild boar behavior, their hiding spots, or strategies to avoid them, please share your insights. Your knowledge could help others stay safe. Thank you for joining us on this hunting journey. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for future episodes. Wild cows on the loose, a growing danger on highways. What drives wild cow herds to wander onto Mia's highways during the dry season? These unpredictable animals catch drivers off guard, creating chaos and turning roads into danger zones. In September 2024, a stampede of wild cows stormed a neighborhood near Swake, leaving behind a trail of destruction. 6 homes were severely damaged, with repair costs soaring to an estimated $120,000. But the damage doesn't stop at property destruction. Vehicles and people have also fallen victim to these rogue animals. In one shocking incident, a rampaging wild bull charged a car at a fuel station near Vise Bay, leaving a massive dent on the vehicle. Another bull's violent attack forced a 48-hour shutdown for urgent repairs, bringing operations to a complete standstill. With wild cattle causing destruction, traffic hazards, and safety concerns, the question remains, how can we prevent these dangerous encounters before they spiral out of control? Wild cow control, the high-stakes hunt for safety and order. In response to the growing danger posed by wild cows, authorities have turned to hunting as a solution to manage their numbers and protect communities. But this is no simple task. It requires experienced hunters, thorough preparation, and government-issued permits to ensure safety and compliance with strict regulations. Hunting wild cows in Namibia is a challenging endeavor. This is not for the faint of heart. The process involves thrilling encounters, with hunters riding horses across rugged terrain and staying low to avoid detection by the cows. Hunters are required to have licenses for their weapons, issued by the Namibian Ministry of Environment and Tourism, but only after they've completed extensive training, demonstrating proficiency in shooting and archery in tough, unpredictable conditions. The Namibian government tightly regulates hunting, carefully controlling the number of bulls taken each season to prevent overhunting and ensure the health of the population. When it comes to managing wild cow populations, safety, strategy, and sustainability are at the forefront of this dangerous yet necessary task. Strict laws and consequences, maintaining control over wild cow hunts. In October 2023, a group of hunters was fined $70,000 after they were caught using their guns for unlawful purposes in the wild cow hunts, a serious offense that led to their equipment being confiscated and hunting licenses revoked. This incident highlights the severe penalties for those who fail to follow the regulations designed to protect wildlife and ensure that hunting is done responsibly. The standard equipment for these hunts includes rifles, binoculars, and GPS devices, all used strictly to track wild cows and monitor their movements. There is no room for misuse. These tools are for sustaining control and not for any other purpose. Thanks to recent hunting campaigns, the wild cow population in Namibia has dropped to around 10,000, a positive outcome, but one that requires constant vigilance. Regulations are stricter than ever, ensuring that the balance is maintained and that the hunt continues in a sustainable, ethical manner. Responsible hunting remains essential in keeping these animals under control and protecting the land from the chaos they cause. Rising black bear attacks, a growing threat in British Columbia. In the dense forests of British Columbia, black bear encounters near populated areas have surged, creating a serious threat to local communities. In 2023 alone, over 300 bear attacks were reported, causing nearly $1.8 million in damage. The situation has become alarming, with the wild animals pushing into areas that were once safe. One shocking incident involved a group of campers who spent hours in terror as a massive black bear stalked outside their tent. The fear and danger was palpable as the bear lingered, waiting for its next move. The escalating number of attacks demands immediate attention. How can we protect our communities while preserving wildlife? Regulated black bear hunting, restoring balance in British Columbia. To prevent dangerous bear encounters, black bear hunting in British Columbia is now strictly regulated, with clearly defined hunting seasons. With a black bear population of up to 90,000, the government aims to reduce that number by half to restore ecological balance and protect both people and wildlife. Hunting black bears requires more than just permission. Hunters must be at least 18 years old, highly skilled in tracking bear behavior, and fully prepared for the challenge. In 2023, the largest bear caught weighed an astonishing 850 pounds, marking a new record in the province. This emphasizes the importance of skilled hunting to keep these massive predators in check. As bear populations grow, regulation becomes key in ensuring safety and ecological health. The balance between human safety and wildlife preservation is critical. Managing wildlife in Montana, the growing challenges of bears, deer, and wild cows. Alongside the increase in black bear encounters, Montana faces another growing challenge: wildlife wandering onto roads and causing dangerous accidents. These encounters put drivers at risk and lead to devastating property damage. In 2023, efforts to protect public safety and reduce property damage led to the removal of over 1,800 deer, with total remediation costs climbing to nearly $45 million. Hunters must follow strict regulations, including keeping a 150-foot safety distance and maintaining 20/20 vision while targeting. Importantly, hunting pregnant deer is completely prohibited. An unusually warm, wet season has further complicated management efforts, contributing to an increase in the deer population and making control even more challenging. And that wraps up our journey through the wild pursuit of wild cows, bears, and deer. If you enjoyed this adventure, hit the like button and subscribe for more. What's your favorite hunting experience? Share it in the comments below.